Now, today's Tech Byte is not going to be easy because I'm going to talk about this phone, which is Tecno Pova Slim. It's the world's slimmest 3D, display phone in the segment, and I would say it's very, very delicate. Holding it's very delicate. Even earlier I had shown I could just hold it within, just within my fingers, and it's almost uh, uh, invisible out there. So very delicate phone, I would say, to hold, but at the same time, it definitely adds to that what we know as pocketability or convenience to carry. And it has this very fun element of mood lights. You can see whenever I am kind of flipping it, they just turn on. It has a lot of more functions, lights mean, and I'll be explaining it in a bit of while. Now, for now, this is how the device looks like. Very, very convenient to carry. And somehow I was just looking at the display. It looks really very gorgeous display. Okay, and yes, the 3D curve adds to that premiumness. Personally, I'm not a big fan of curved phones, but yes, this one looks really, really good. And especially since it's very, very thin, I think you don't even make it that it is anywhere has those kind of curves out there. Now, camera does remind us of something, so maybe it's inspired by a particular phone, but it's okay. You can take inspirations from brands, but anyhow, that's not the point out here. Uh, Now, one thing I would like to talk about Tecno. I've been observing this brand very closely of recently. You know, apart from, of course, focusing on distribution and expanding on that horizon, I think this brand is really wanting to serve its segments with innovation. It doesn't fall short of any kind of innovations or features. It is one of the pioneers in the segment it operates while introducing new features, be it new technologies. Even it was one of the brands which I would say spread 5G in the segment it operates. So from very early, it started, launching 5G phones in the segments it operates. And now at the same time, I see it going in a similar fashion with AI. Okay, so AI is something I'll talk about it in detail about the AI features of this phone. They call it Ella. I'll talk about it. And at the same time, it's also getting into these kind of novelties. Now, I have said it earlier also, we can't probably call them innovations, although there are lots of innovations which even go into supporting these kind of form factors. But they do have that novelty factor, and this having these very slim and thin phones, ultra thin slim phones, is that element of novelty, and definitely is right now a feature being positioned as a premium feature out there. I just want to show you some of the things on the screen and how it behaves. Okay, so I can just, turn them off, turn them on. Then, there are different kind of, functions or on which it has different kind of lights. So for notifications, it works like this. Then you have, if I'm charging, it shows this kind of light over there. Similarly, if it is showing some low battery notification, it will show up like this. And similarly, there are other functions for which it shows different kinds of lights over there. You can just see how it is really responding to these kind of features. It also can you can have different kind of light functions out there, or light patterns on the calls also. So very interesting feature out there, I would say, and something to do fun with. And also it sometimes makes adds to the utility also, not just from youth point of view. I have seen it, these kind of lights also helping elders. They get to understand and remember then easily what these lights stand for, or what do they indicate for. So they at times also work as alarm out there. Now, I was also talking about this Ella, which is the AI assistant in Tecno phones, and also powers this Pova Slim. So, one of the good things I find about Ella is that it, is able to communicate in the Indian languages. It understands Indian languages, almost all the leading languages. So, which makes it very, easy for users to interact with AI and benefit from AI. So that's an interesting thing out here because see, we have to make these technologies widespread, and there should be very, I would say, low barriers to entry for users. And if you are able to create these and offer these technologies in native languages, that's really great. That's where I think Techno is taking this initiative of bringing these technologies in regional languages. And at the same time, while Techno is focusing on tier two and beyond in terms of markets, that's where it will become very, very easy, appealing, and well as useful for users to adopt AI. So this could help in not just techno gaining market, but also in adoption of AI across the country. So that way, I think it's doing something great with its phones. So on a whole, yes, Techno has expanded its distribution network. It's available offline, available online. So I think that's sorted. It's very clear in its positioning, what it is trying to do. And at the same time, it's not keeping its phones malnourished in terms of offering the latest technologies. So it has 5G, it has AI, it has sleek form factor in terms of novelty, and it also has these elements of fun and as well as utility at the same. So very interesting, form factor and phone out there. Very very delicate. I would again say, बहुत ही delicate है. You don't, at times don't feel that it's a phone. And I was just jokingly once talking to my team that smartphones have almost eaten up or swollen a lot of gadgets, for instance calculator, watches, alarms, a lot of things. And now it looks like it's time for knife to also go. I'm sure you can cut a lot many things with this kind of phone. So, yes, that's what I have for today in the Tech Byte. I'll be with you again. Till then, enjoy tech.